Alright guys, infestation of bugs go away. I'm doing half of this bottle of peroxide into my water and then we're pouring it in there. I already did one and it sounds crazy, so hold on, wait for it. So I did this one already and listen, that thing was popping like no tomorrow and they're all like flying away. So here it is and all I do is watch them all come out. I know you hear that. I don't know if it's killing them or is it just doing that. I have no idea. I do see them flying away, doing their thing. So one whole bottle gives me one whole entire Greenstalk. So I do half of the hydroperoxide, fill the rest with the water, and then it gives me two of these for half of that bottle. So let me go get the other half and finish this up. But I know you hear that. Alright, let's finish this up. Not me tossing. See them? They're all running away. Yes. I know you see them. I guess some has more than others. And then you have to do this a couple of times. It's not a one-time deal. I did it back in Connecticut and I had to do it maybe twice or three times in order to take out all the bugs. But it does work. Peroxide and water, half and half. Mix it up, pour it in, kill them bugs. Alright guys, I want to let you know that I did not have this issue in Connecticut with the bugs. And I am guessing is because I did use the topsoil bags from the ones that I brought from Lowe's that got delivered, and they must have been infested with the bugs, which that can happen because that happened to me in Connecticut. One of the soil bags that I brought, I thought it was a good soil and it was infested with the bugs. So I have a few options. I can next year actually put more peat moss, mix it up with this soil. I would have to take them apart, which I've done before, and actually put more peat moss, permaculite, just to let it be more fluffy and more airy. The other option I can do is probably do a dump all this soil, and I can put them in a round mesh so the chickens can scratch it and do its thing. Or in one of the, I do have an empty pool I can probably use and dump all the soil in there. and basically and do this a couple of times, and the chickens probably would eat the bugs. This kills actually the eggs that they produce. So either way, it's fine. I'm gonna have to figure it out before next year because I don't want to continue the infestation. So I know you see the bugs coming out. Alright, the other thing you can do while I'm still doing this is you can let your soil dry out completely, like a whole entire season. And I am sure you're just like me. I got beans growing in here, carrots. I have all kinds of stuff already growing in this space. So I do not want to let it dry out so my strawberries can die or my green beans. I rather just try to do this, eliminate as much as I can from the soil. As you can see, they're all like flying out. And I'd rather do that than let my stuff dry out. I wouldn't want my stuff to dry out. That's not the way to go, because then my strawberries will dry out, my bush beans will dry out, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grow produce here, and I don't want my strawberries to die. So drying out the soil, yeah, is not for me. I think I did that last year when it happened in Connecticut. I just dumped the soil outside and let it winterize, but that was all right over there, but not here. Alright guys, so that's my recommendation in getting rid of gnats. There's no other way of doing it except to, keep an eye on what soil you're purchasing. Obviously, I know it's had to be that soil, and never buy it again, right? So you don't get the infestation. But besides that, there's really nothing else you can do to get rid of the gnats except to put those yellow things so they can get caught on them. The little sticky pads, you can put some around here and they'll just get stuck on it. That's what I ended up using when it was inside my house. And obviously apple cider vinegar traps was another way of getting them when they were inside the house in my basement. That's when I had the infestation. It was in my basement because I brought the wrong soil. But clearly it's outside, so it really doesn't bother me. So let's get rid of them, shall we?